Okay, moving on to example 2. This is just your measures of central tendency, the range, median, mode, and mean. The top three, range, median, and mode, are very, very easy to find with stem and leaf plots. The mean's not any easier than just doing the regular stuff. So with that in mind, let's just take a look first of all at range. If I'm looking at a stem and leaf plot, the top stem is the lowest and the bottom stem is the highest. So the smallest number in this list represents the smallest number in the whole data set, 846. And the last number in the bottom is going to be the biggest, so 876 is the biggest. So in range is simply how far apart the biggest and smallest numbers are. So the range here is equal to 30. So again, with the stem and leaf plot, it's very nice and neat and organized, and it's very easy to find that highest and lowest number. As far as median is concerned, we have to find the middle. So if we take a look, the number of leaves is how many numbers we have. So we have 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4, which is a total of 17 numbers.
I'm getting 2.
Okay, 8, 6, 2.
Okay. Well, if 17 numbers, that means there's 8 below, 8 above, and 1 in the middle. So that's what median is the dead center. So if you did it with an odd set of data, there's an even number of, or I should say the same number of numbers on either side, and exactly one number in the middle. So if we find the ninth number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that number is the middle number, so 862 is equal to the median. And for a good stem and leaf plot, you're writing the numbers in numerical order so you can be assured that they're in the right order. So starting from your smallest, working your way up to the middle. As far as mode's concerned, which one happens the most?
5
848, 853, 862.
Okay, 2 8s, 2 3s, 2 2s, 2 3s, and 2 6s. Now some people see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3s and think 3 is the mode. But like Mitchell was saying, this is 848, this is 853, that's 873. So there's actually 5 modes to this one because there's 5 numbers that happen twice. So the modes are 848, 853,
862.
862,
873 and 876.
873, and 876. If any one of those numbers happen another time, for example, if there's one more 6 down here, for example, then that would happen 3 times, everything else happening twice, makes 876 the most frequent, so only 876 would be the answer. But again, since there's 5 different numbers that happen the same number of times and the most, that they're all modes. There is an option of no mode, if you recall. If every single number happens exactly once, there's no mode. All right? But as long as if any number happens more than once, then the numbers that happen the most are the mode or modes. Finally, as far as mean's concerned, all you can do to find mean is add them all up and divide by how many there are, right? So we got to divide by 17. To get the top number, I have to add all those numbers up. Be careful that it's almost it. Oh well, I'm gonna have to do it with this one. You have to actually type in the numbers that you see. Not the 6, the 8, the 8, the 9, but you actually type in 846 plus 848 plus 848 again plus 849. And then you got to do all the 850s, so plus 852 plus 853.
Plus 853, plus 854, plus 862, plus 862, plus 863, plus 865, plus 866, plus 873, plus 873, plus 873, plus 866.
There we go. Thank you, Mitchell. 14,620 is what my calculator came out with.
That's what I got too.
Okay. Now, here's something you can do if you want. I mean, I think it's easy enough just that you're going to punch in your calculator and just do that. But you can do this also. 4 times 840 plus whatever those add up to. Because there's 4 numbers in the 840s, right? So if you do 4 times 840, you take care of the 840 part, right? And then 14, 22, 31. And there's 4 numbers in the 850s. And then you add to that 5, 9, 12. and there's 5 numbers in the 860s, and there's 4, 7, 12, 19, and there's 4 numbers in the 870s, plus 6, 12, 18. That would get you the same result. That's the only way that I could see that would make it maybe a little bit simpler with a stem and leaf plot. You still get the sum of the numbers. How many numbers in this group? But again, it's 840, 850, 860, 870 if you're going to use those stems like that. But 14,620 divided by 17.
860.
860, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So the mean equals exactly 860. In the event that the mean comes out to a decimal, give me a couple decimal places, that'll be sufficient. But again, that's how you use a stem and leaf plot. For range, median, mode, very, very efficient. For mean, not so much. So, something to think about there.